Hello, good morning. I am trying something different today, and that is instead of doing like a curated and edited video, I am just going to record it as if live and upload it. So you're gonna see like the authentic side of me. You know, my bathroom door's open, my bed's unmade, there's crap on my nightstand. Because I am not into like this whole presentation of the perfect self, and I realize it's been really keeping me from doing my hobbies. It's like, oh, I want to do my makeup today and put it on YouTube, but I can't because I don't have time to edit a video, or I don't have time to clean up the room around me, or I don't want one of my kids walking in, right? And that's not life. Like, I'm going through some pretty significant changes in my life right now. I have kind of intense mental issues that I have to deal with. And I don't want for trying to fake it and pretend like that stuff isn't happening to keep me from doing makeup and doing something that I love. You know, I'm not really trying to be an influencer, so I really don't care if brands see me and they go, oh, that's not the image that I want, or if people in the background judge me because what is that? It's a pillowcase is like on my dresser. Like, I don't care about that. But what I do care a lot about is authenticity. I care about sustainability. I don't love consumerism. I care about honesty. And all those things kind of meant like, hey, the reason you're not doing these videos the way you want to, when you're doing, one every maybe 3 months or something like that, is because it's not resonating with you and it's not true with how you are. I love beauty. Obviously, I want to be in the beauty community. I love interior design as well. So I do have like really strong opinions on what looks good and what doesn't look good. And I think what is a better look for me is what feels good, like what matters to me in terms of my values and my placement in this world. So I don't know if this is going to be a thing, but it probably will be, because, at the end of the day, if you don't want to watch me do my makeup, I'm not offended by it at the least. I tend not to watch a lot of get readies with me myself. I like the more tutorial based ones. So that's what I'm going to continue doing myself. I do have a little bit of a sore throat, so I apologize for that. It might be a little difficult to understand right now. So I kind of want to put that part of myself forward. I have no idea what I want to do for makeup. I know I had a goal of like panning some of my palettes, and this wasn't one of them because it's still pretty new, but I think I'm going to go with the Sigma's Little Mermaid just because this is a pretty color story. I usually set this particular eyeshadow primer. I use NARS, and I think it does a little better if you set it, but it's okay. I would love like a navy, but it still doesn't have quite a navy. I think I'll punch it up with the black. We're just gonna do a really dramatic look today, because, well, actually I am going somewhere in the evening, but we'll see. I don't need to be conservative. I'm actually going to a deaf club because I want to interview some people in deaf culture. So I don't think there's any rule that says you have to do your makeup conservatively, but it will be interesting, to say the least, because I've never interviewed anyone, and there's going to be an ASL interpreter there to help me, so it'll be really cool. I'm having a pretty fun time just picking colors that I like, because that's what it's about, is, making yourself look beautiful and having an artistic process and kind of like, I don't know, honoring the ways that we can be creative. Like, when I was active duty, we didn't have this opportunity for makeup, and it was fine with me. We all make choices in our life, and this is what, the Air Force asked of me. But now that I'm a weekend warrior. I have different makeup preferences. And if it's blotchy, I'm a work in progress, right? It's not just my makeup. All of me is a work in progress. Also, these are not my preferred makeup brushes. And sometimes I forget that they're fluffier or not as fluffy or denser or what have you. Well, we're doing purple today because there's a lot of purple in this palette and I wasn't expecting purple, but that's what I'm feeling. I do really like Sigma, but it's not my favorite brand. I just find that their multi-chromes aren't as good as other indie brands, and they're definitely a more, I have to admit this, they are a more mature. I don't know what I mean by mature. Not like me. I don't think of myself as particularly mature. I mean, I pay all my bills on time, but like, is that what it takes? A more mature, like they just more sophisticated looks, I think, is what I'm trying to say. Like, subtle. And I'm not subtle. So, that's what we have. Making good progress, though, in this lavender. I use this one a lot. I'm kind of surprised. Because I tend to think, like, it takes a lot longer to pan an eyeshadow shade than some people say. But I really could see that happening with this one shade. Like, it just seems like it's going faster. And that's fine, because I'm all about using what you have. I don't save, like, my makeup for special occasions, being like, oh, I can't wear this makeup, it's too nice. It's like, no, that's the point of having it, was to have it and celebrate it and use it because you enjoy it. And what's perfect is I actually have a purple duochrome eyeliner, so I'm already thinking about doing that. It'll be fun. Because I think a lot of what I'm trying to stand for is like having fun and work-life balance and trying to get some fun in my life while my husband's deployed and my kids are like being extra difficult. Like, I need a way to like incorporate this and like my hobbies and streaming and stuff like guilt-free, and I think like taking the time to do your makeup is not such a selfish activity that I need to judge myself for it. Like, I definitely think it's more about like forgiving yourself and giving yourself a little extra time to feel beautiful and to feel put together and just, you know, kind of feel yourself. And that's what I'm hoping, is that by the end of this look, I'll just have something that's like, yeah, I did that. You know, when you get that feeling at the end of the day where you like, it's time to wash off your makeup and you don't want to, that's pretty cool. I really did go ham with this dark shade and now I'm struggling to blend it out. But I'm okay with that. That's part of the learning process too. Like, I think I'm above average at doing my makeup, but definitely not much. Like, I definitely have a lot of room to grow. Because I tend to do things in a hurry. Like, I don't have a lot of patience in general as a person. So something where I take my time and blend it out is kind of foreign to me. It's getting there because I switched to a dark purple to bridge the light purple and the black, and that's really, really helping. But I kind of want to redefine my crease in, so I'm going with that blue. It's really pretty. Thought this makeup look was going to be blue, but like I said, I was feeling the purple. It's also getting a little dark, but I'm going to keep blending and adding like some lightness to it, so I'm not worried. And then you'll also see me take my makeup sponge a lot and clean up the edges. Because like, you never have to be perfect the first time. I feel like that's another life lesson, is it's not about being perfect, it's about like being good enough. Because no one's perfect, but you can be good enough. And like, one of the things that like my therapist says to me all the time, because I need reminders, is good enough is both good and enough. When I'm doing my makeup, I go, oh, this is good enough. And it's actually really cool. And I get complimented on it a lot. So maybe I should just calm down and go, oh, this is good enough. And once you realize that even professional makeup artists have lots and lots of help, you know, they have professional photographers, they have professional lighting, they have a lot of post editing, you know, people cleaning up those looks. They end up with some of the same problems we have. You know, they'll have skipping. You know, I get skipping a lot right here in my veins, or my crease. They'll have, you know, uneven skin texture on their models because their models are people too. It's another reason, like, I just didn't want to, like, try to make it look forward. Like, I don't have blemishes and flaws, and, like, my room's perfect behind me, and, like, my kids aren't going to come in. Because they are, I'm not, and I am. Or what am I trying to say? I'm going to take, like, a very, very sheer glitter as a, brow highlight. It, adds a lot without being too much. Now I have to find which one is my purple. Well, I found it. It's broken though. We'll see if this works. I think so. I think it'll draw. I just feel like a zombie when I do that little maneuver and pull my eyelid down. But that's how you get the color on. If you really want color payout, if you rub it through your lash line a little bit, it'll help stay and show up longer because obviously it's going to come out of your waterline first. So I like to stretch it down just a little. I'm even going to pull it back so it connects with my wing. Well, the wing that I haven't done yet that I'm going to do. I also think, like, it's super important to realize that most people don't get money. Or if they do get money, it's not a lot of money. Like, there's a couple big YouTubers that I follow, and, like, they all, well, not all of them, but a lot of them have side jobs. And it's like, you get thousands a month from YouTube. I'm like, you're big. I'm like, well, you know what? Thousands isn't, that's a lot. You still have to have hundreds of, or at least tens of thousands of followers. And it's not enough for most people to pay bills. Like, I couldn't earn like $2,000 a month and pay my bills. It's actually what I'm kind of earning now since I'm freelancing and I'm in school full time. But, like, I have my husband to support me. It's not like I could support me and 4 kids on that alone. This isn't the shape I was going for, but I kind of like it, so I'm probably just going to leave it. Because it looks good. And the eyeshadow's almost dead anyway, but I have a new one on order, which is really exciting. I also hate the fact that their tubing mascara and their mascara primer are, like, almost identical. But I love this Tartelette tubing mascara. I think it's the best tubing mascara on the market. And I just do love a tubing mascara. I tried Cali Ray, and I just was not as impressed by that one. And I'm probably going to do, like, a full review of it, but the Tarte tubing primer, like, basically turns, like, your regular traditional mascara into a tubing mascara. I mean, it's not perfect, but, like, it does a noticeably good job at that, so I'm kind of impressed. But I don't have a regular mascara right now because I already used it, so I'm just using the Tarte. And I love a long, dark, fluffy lash. I don't like it when they clump at all. So I'll do a couple light coats just to get the look I want. I have a little bit of clumping right there. What is that? There we go. And my lashes. I'm trying to decide if I want to add a blush topper. I think I will. Just something brightening. Something light pink to go along. Well, actually, that would, a ton of highlight would actually look really good too. I'm going to use a pink brightening under the eye. This is Kosas, and I don't like how cakey Kosas is, but it is one of the most long-lasting and effective powders. So it's kind of a pick your poison thing, because the Huda Beauty is lighter and more natural, but it doesn't last as long. So like I haven't used it, and it's still a little smoky in my eye here. I didn't clean it up as much as I wanted with my blending. But this part of my eye is really, really hard to blend. It's just like a little indent, and then like it gets teary and watery, so it kind of like sticks. I don't know if that makes sense, but like eyeshadow sticks there because of like how like watery that corner of my eye gets. So like sometimes I just like allow my skin to be for a little bit, and I don't care. Because I'm wearing my hair slicked back, I will go ahead and add a bronzer. I'm so pale, I actually struggle to find bronzers that aren't too bronze. I think I'll skip contour for the day, mostly because I forgot, but also I don't care, right? Like I'm feeling myself without contour. I usually don't struggle with lip liner, that was embarrassing. Yeah. It's a little bit overlined, but it's smooth. I'm trying to decide if I want to do matte today or not. Yeah, it's pretty, but I think I need a gloss. And what better gloss to go with it than... Oh wait, this is Alice in Wonderland. I use Little Mermaid, but that's okay. It's still Sigma. That's pretty. I think I'll probably need to go in later in the day and touch it up. Because I do a ton of drinking of like sodas and waters. Like I always have something. There's a highlighter. This brush is fluffy, so it can double as my highlighter brush. Actually, I tend to underdo highlighter just because I don't love the beaming, strobing look, but I really do think highlighter is pretty, so I do always wear it. And this is a real subtle one, so I'm kind of going to layer it on. I use highlighter in kind of a C shape on top of my cheekbone. Sometimes people do it like just a little bit of a stripe, because like if you see my skin, like I have a lot of texture right here, a lot of large pores. So that does kind of get emphasized when I wear highlighter, but it's a matter of, well, what is my preference and what do I want? And I think I want it there. So I think I'm going to call this look for the day, because I do have work to get done. But anyway, this was a fun 20 minutes. Let me know if you like it. Bye!